What's up, YouTube?
Hey,
I'm
y'all. And I'm Jolie.
Dre. And today, man, we just really gonna just help y'all, give y'all some healthy marriage tips.
Yes, the best tips that we have that has brought us this far.
7 years.
7 years.
So
Let's get into it.
Stay tuned, you know what I'm saying?
All right. You got it?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Tip number 1.
tip number 1, I feel like what's really important in your relationship is to check in with one another. Just basically having that time where y'all sit. What I say? Just having that time where you have that one-on-one time and y'all communicate about how you're feeling. And I feel like it's important to ask your partner those questions that might be tough. Asking them, how do you feel about me? Am I doing anything that you don't like, or is there anything that I can improve on? Or is there anything you want me to improve in? Like what areas? Communication, but I like to say check in because it's really important to have those conversations that are hard to have.
Yeah, I hear that every week.
Yeah.
Babe, do you love me?
You have to. It's important.
Babe,
it's important, and it's
how
not
you
just
feel
because
about me?
I'm not asking you just because I really genuinely care. And when
She
you
right.
care, you ask those tough questions. You ask, are you still in love with me? Because sometimes, just because a person loves you, sometimes they may not show it the way you want them to. So it's important to ask. So, that's why I do that. I just want to make sure, make sure you still love me.
Yeah, good. Like,
So-
girl.
Okay, what's the next one?
All right, number 2, and this is not a certain order. We just,
Because if y'all seen our other marriage fail video, we could not get it together. So this is just how we feel, no specific order, but these are just the best things that we feel like has been working for us.
And number 2 would be bonding.
Yes.
Like, man, you want to make sure you take that time out and, just sit with one another, talk. It don't even have to be, like, nothing major. Like, y'all can really just sit on the couch, watch TV, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because, I found, like, early in my marriage, a big problem was playing the game.
Oh.
And I know that's probably, like, a lot of men problem, but mine was playing the game, and I didn't
Lord.
realize
Mm-hmm.
how much it was putting a strain on our relationship. Because that was time we could be, just like I said, bonding, you know what I'm saying?
Like at that point, the game was a side chick.
Oh.
And I was competing for time with the side chick too much. So don't allow other things, for instance, even your phone. Turn the phone off when y'all spending quality time together. Put the phones away. If y'all watching a movie, y'all on a little movie date and stuff, put the phone away.
Put it away. Why you looking
And he's still working on that one.
I mean,
But it's very important, like, to cut off those distractions, anything that distracts you or whatever, your partner, turn those things off and get that alone time, the intimate time. Set dates, plan vacations, give your marriage and your relationship something to look forward to, something to build towards. And, take baby steps. It don't have to be nothing big. Plan walks in the park. Take time to just, like you say, sit on the couch. Those things matter.
And sometimes it's the simplest things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to go out and spend all this money just to have fun, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you was with this person. Well, I don't know.
What?
Some people get together for money, so I don't know. It might be some expensive dates, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the most simplest things, you know what I'm saying, mean a lot. So
Quality over quantity, and that's even with your time.
amen, sister.
All right,
Sister Franklin.
next one.
The third one is compromise.
Compromising. It's so important to compromise.
You want to elaborate on it, Sister?
No, but it's really important to compromise. Like, we found ourselves in this situation so many times, whether it's from us deciding to move, how we want to spend our money, who does what, when does something need to be done.
Even playing the game.
Even playing the game, you gotta compromise.
Watching the game.
Yeah, it's important, but at the same time, you can't be selfish in that.
Right.
I can't always get my way, and he can't always get his way, but we gotta find a balance in it.
And ladies, let me help y'all. Just like a wise man once told me, if you seeing your man playing the game or watching the game, still on, hey babe, I have something to tell you, but I will tell you when to go on break or after the game. Because, like I was told, it will set you up for failure. Don't come in trying to, hey, babe, I really gotta tell you something. I mean, you can, but it's all up to the man too, because you know, we like our time to watch the game, play the game.
Yeah, but at the same time, if it's an emergency or if I like just
yeah, that's different.
At the end of the day,
that's different.
You can always go back and watch it. But if I need to talk,
well,
right now we need to talk.
Yeah, I mean that's different, but I mean, unless you ain't got cable, you streaming, you can't go back and watch that.
You can watch the highlights. You can watch the highlights.
They don't show everything on that.
Okay, what's next?
And the fourth one is balance.
Yeah, I feel like balance and compromise go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because...
And we could talk about a lot on this one.
Yeah.
Cause balance. Yeah, I mean, cause balance. Okay, for instance, like everybody think, okay, the man's supposed to do this, the woman's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But if you want to have a healthy relationship, you gotta balance. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, you take the trash out. That's your job. Nah, you gotta balance, cause you know you never know how much stress that person takes on at a certain job or something like that, and you want to help them. You know what I'm saying? Just help them, like, man.
Because if more of the load is on one person, then it's gonna be strife and stress. And especially in our situation, I find myself easily stressed. So when I feel like he's chilling, playing the game, while there's work to be needing to be done around the house, and then I have to come home and do what he didn't do plus what I wanted to do, it can cause a lot of friction, a lot of strife in your relationship. So try to have balance. Balance will bring peace and harmony and just bring it all together.
Yeah, and then, you know, I don't want to put too much strain on it, but on another note with balance, like even with, you know, holidays, like I said before, it was different for me, like Valentine's, to receive something from a female. So, you know what I'm saying? Even with that, like, you know, it don't have to always be the man buying this or the woman buying that. Like, I found out, like, even when we go on dates, yeah, we still date. When we go on dates, you know, even though we have the same account, it could be like, okay, babe, I'll pay for it this time. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it, you know, youthful.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah,
you know.
You don't want to feel old and be like, you know, I know the man always want to hear, you know.
Yeah, keep it exciting, keep it fresh. And like, you know, what he was saying about, like, Valentine's Day, I definitely believe that is not just for women. I feel like, you know, it's important for the woman to show him just as much love and affection. Well, not just Valentine's Day, but holidays in general, because a lot of times the women just want, but you have to give just as much as you receive in every aspect of your relationship. And that's going full circle with compromising and balance. All of it works together.
Yep.
Okay.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Last but not least, patience.
Oh.
You gotta have patience.
Yes, you have to have patience. And personally, in our relationship, I feel like he's way more patient than I am. If I want something done, if I say I want something and I need something, I need it like this. Okay? But with him, he's more patient, and it actually balances out in our relationship, because there are some times when he's a little too patient or a little too relaxed on something that needs to be done, and I'm like, but then there's times when I'm a little too ready to get something done, you know.
She's spoiled. That's all it is. She's spoiled.
I'm just saying, like, you know, when something needs to be done
a
little quicker, I'm on it, and then you kind of like chilling. So it really balanced, but I think honestly we still have to work on it, because there's a lot of areas where I still need to work on my patience, and there's areas where you need to work on your swiftness. So I feel like, you know, I'm just saying,
man,
like a little turtle sometimes.
Being patient. The more patient you are, the less stressful.
That is true, but then also some things may not get done because you're being too patient, or just a little too slow like a turtle. That's all I'm saying. But you know, but with all those things working together, I believe that y'all can have successful marriages, and like even before marriage, just successful relationships. You need those things in your relationship, not just marriage. So we encourage anybody who's watching this video who's not married, who desires to get married, to just apply these tips to your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And applying these tips to your relationship will help you determine the next step, if this is the one for you that you can marry and grow with.
And in conclusion, man, you want to remember why you fell in love with that person.
Yes.
Why you married that person.
Yes.
Because if you forget that, then you're going to forget everything else we just helped you on.
Right.
So,
Yes, because times get tough in relationships, and it's not always going to be easy. There's going to be times where you might want to leave. There's going to be times where you feel like you made a bad decision on the person you're with. But if you remember why you fell in love and why you wanted to be with this person and what makes them so special to you, and, you know, just what keeps y'all together, y'all be all right.
now, with that being said, you don't want to make them forget. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
Because that's going to be hard to remember if you done, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to have a, like I said, and that goes back to balance. Like,
Yeah, and checking in, you know.
yeah, at the end of the day, when we get into a bad situation, I outweigh. You know, I see which one outweigh the other.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's positivity outweighing the negative, then you just, the negative can soon be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? But you always want to weigh it out and see which one balance, will, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
What?
They know what I'm talking about.
No, you gotta get it out so I can understand. I really didn't know what you were saying.
You did?
No.
Well, what I'm saying is, you want to see which one outweighs the other. You know, you always want to put it on that scale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if your negative outweighs your positive, then that's a lot you got to work on.
Yeah. Then
A lot.
y'all might need to backtrack and go back to checking in, communicating. Hey,
And then go back to
do
seeing.
you want to be with me? Do you love me? Is this what you want? Am I the one for you? Do you see a future with me? Get those answers. Never assume in a relationship.
That's the
Because
work of the
assumptions is the work of the devil, and you want to be clear on where your relationship stands.
Right.
You know, but I think that's like the best tips we can give.
Yeah, so far.
You know, so
You
far
I mean,
we're still learning. So
yeah,
the more
you never
we learn,
stop learning a person.
You
So
never stop learning.
next video we might have something else for y'all.
Yeah. So this is just part one of a series we want to constantly do, just giving the best advice for where we are, and the more we learn, the more y'all know too. We love you guys. If you're rocking with us, rocking with us.
Go ahead, subscribe.
Subscribe,
Like, comment the next
like,
video.
comment.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever we need to work on.
Yeah, if
You
you
know what
have
I'm
advice, if you feel like it's some tips that we missed, or if you have some advice that you want to give us, please feel free. Let us know. We're always open to advice and opinions. So keep it coming. We're going to keep on doing our thing.
Until then, we out.
Peace.